I'm getting laid off today for the first time in my life. So that's a fun, new, and exciting thing. No, I'm sad about it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna pretend. It really sucks. I knew it was coming. I didn't know it was coming for me. I knew layoffs were coming, but I didn't know they were coming for me. I've been at my job almost 7 years, and I love it. I love my team. I love what I do. I'm good at what I do, like all of the things, you know? But it happens. It's happening to me.
Hello guys, welcome back to Inside Republic. On today's video, we'll be talking about layoffs. Layoffs impact lives, teams, and futures, reminding us that behind every card is a complex human story. Kindly like and share this video, subscribe and follow for more videos like this. And to show us some extra love, you can send us some super thanks. We'll truly appreciate that. Now let's watch the following video clips.
So I lost my job 3 months ago, and I said when I lost my job, if I don't have a job by April 30th, then I'm gonna need to get retail or fast food or something because I'm gonna need income. On the date of April 30th, I got a job offered to me, and it's a job that fits so perfectly with what I was looking for. And throughout this whole journey, I've been really struggling to trust God, and I kept feeling like He's giving me peace about, you know, things are going to work out, things are going to be okay. Every month He provided. Every single month, the last 3 months, He provided so much extra income coming from random sources that has helped get us through these last 3 months. As soon as I got the job, I was so excited, and I started thinking, okay, what do I need to do? I need to get my kids in daycare full time. So let's do that. I need to start thinking about this, X, Y, and Z. Okay, let's start lining things up so I could start my job. I just realized, oh my gosh, I have not thanked God yet.
Today represents 7 months since I was laid off. 7 months ago, if you're new here, 7 months ago, I had just come off of a vacation, tried to log on to my computer, and it said system error or something like that. Basically, I couldn't log in. Later on, received an email saying that they were making changes at my company and they were getting rid of some positions, including mine. And so that was 7 months kickstart to the best time of my life so far, and I have had so much joy. This has been a very rich season. Been to different places. I mean, it's not even 8 o'clock a.m. on a Wednesday, and I am walking around in Brazil minding my business. And so it has just been an amazing time.
I got fired from my job last week. The company I worked for let go of double-digit percentages of its IT staff. I know that my story is one of many, but I have to face the reality of it. I have a family of 5 to support. Worried about the economy, worried that we're headed to a depression if we're not already in one, and I'm afraid I won't be able to find work in my field since the market for my job was really competitive to begin with. I am a technical writer. I've been one for around 6 years, and up until last week, I envisioned myself staying with the company I was working for forever. While it is comforting to know that I didn't get let go due to performance, it still stings a bit. So, I've decided to take all this unexpected time on my hands and start sharing on TikTok while I spend the next few weeks or months figuring out what's next.
Y'all, it's official! It's day 1 of me finally being severance pay bae. So my last day of work was Friday. So today is the official first day of me being a full-time entrepreneur. I am in such a good mood. I'm so geeked and so ready and so prepared. Really bad. I'm not prepared, but I'm ready and I'm eager. And I'm just ready for whatever comes with it. I'm just so excited. So yeah, with that being said, today is day 1. So if you're interested in following my journey, hit that follow button.
So I was just notified by the Clock app that I'm eligible for the subscription creator program. I'm already in the regular creator program, but I've not made money off of that thing since I started talking about you know what in 2023. So since I just got abruptly laid off from my job and I'm job hunting and broke as fuck, I was like, okay, I'll sign up for this thing that could possibly make me some money. I've never done any of these sorts of sign up for my subscription and pay monthly for more content things, so I don't know how it's gonna go, but feel free to sign up. Maybe I can make some money to survive while I look for another job. Which, thanks to this creator's video I saw recently, I think might actually be possible, because she turned me onto this thing called Job Scan, where I could compare my resume to the job description, and I realized that I've been applying to hundreds of jobs over the years, and one of the first things I learned stopping my resume at the AI filter and throwing it directly in the trash was the name of my PDF file, my resume file. The name of the file, because I use too many special characters, underscores, parentheses, trying to keep it organized.
My strongest emotion right now is that I don't care. I have no income and I do not care. And I think what this boils down to is something that, you know, we've all felt when we've been incredibly burned out. I was stuck and I was frozen in a career that I knew I needed to pivot away from. And so I wasn't expecting this, but I feel very relieved. It's as if I was given this gift of permission, of being able to let go without knowing exactly what I'm doing next, without knowing exactly where my next paycheck is coming from. So, you know, I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow. I don't know what I'm doing next month. Maybe that's the point. So if you've been through this or are going through this, I would love to hear from you, because I don't know what I'm doing. I don't even know how to use TikTok. I'll figure it out. You will too.
I've seen absolutely no one talking about this, so I'm going to talk about it because it directly affected me. So yesterday, 38,000 AmeriCorps members across 4 states were laid off, including myself, because Trump and Elon illegally pulled funding from the AmeriCorps program. 38,000 people are now without income. If you don't know, AmeriCorps is a government program where you do nonprofit work. There's people who help with FEMA. I did after-school clubs and summer camps.
Forest workers.
Yeah, forest workers. There's a lot that AmeriCorps does, and it is like probably one of the best programs that this country has.
I just got laid off. I was laid off from my outpatient job, and I was working in a NICU follow-up clinic. I have never experienced something like this before. So I'm doing what any sane person would do, which is I'm eating French fries, waiting to go into Hobby Lobby. I will say I'm very thankful that I work per diem. I do have a second job that I'll just pick up a little bit more at. I don't have benefits through this job, so I'm not taking a hit as much as a lot of the other nurses are, but whoa. I have a lot of feelings about this. I think the biggest one I'm feeling though is disappointment and I'm a little bit angry. This is the first time where I have seen with my own eyes that we treat healthcare like a business. Sucks because at the end of the day, the people who are suffering this layoff the most isn't me, it's not the nurses, although yes, we are suffering, it's the kids. And that's what I'm having such a hard time understanding is, why are we doing this when we know the detrimental impact it's going to have on the patients who are the children?
6 months ago, I packed my bags and I moved to a new city. And now I have 10 days to figure out if I'm going to stay or if I'm going back home. See, I thought I had it all figured out, but now I don't know anymore. I'm originally from Connecticut. I was born there. I was raised there. It's home. 6 months ago, I made the biggest decision of my life and I left. I wanted more. I wanted more opportunities, a fresh start. I wanted to explore a new city and just rediscover myself. I remember telling my therapist that I wanted to leave, and she supported it. She felt like I was ready. But deep down, I wasn't sure. So about 3 months before I moved, I came to Dallas to tour apartments. And as I was touring, I was questioning myself. Am I ready for this? Is this what I want?
Hi everyone. This is gonna be my first video on TikTok of me like legit talking. My name is Courtney. I just changed my name to You're in My Court on here because I kind of want to start posting lifestyle stuff. I changed it last night, but it just got really really shitty news today. My work from home job I've been at for a year and a half just laid me off. I had a really good salary there. I had really good benefits. And I said it wasn't my performance or anything. I was crying on the call. So I've been wanting to start posting on TikTok. This is day one of me being laid off. I look like shit right now. I am in my truck. I'm gonna go hang out with my horse. She's expensive. Love her. I have to figure that shit out currently. I have minimal amount of credit card debt. I had some ER visits this year, so I'm just gonna start posting on TikTok. I'm not gonna let this ruin my 2025.
Layoffs hit differently when it's your first time, especially when you never saw it coming. Some get the call during a vacation, others after moving across states for what seems like a stable role. For those with savings, it can feel like a forced sabbatical. For others, it's an immediate crisis. Months can pass without a job offer, and the weight of uncertainty grows heavier, especially after 20 years with the same company. Some walk away with no severance, no plan B, just anxiety and questions. As governments cut public projects and companies shrink budgets, many are left scrambling to reinvent themselves, searching for new income streams and find footing in an economy that feels increasingly unforgiving. That's it for today. Until next time, take care.